have here, I think I see a little bit of Peppa from Chile there on the right
Chile,
side.
actually. We actually, so if I may interrupt, we just saw Zolo popping off in the background right there. I think Zolo played against Odek. Is that actually Zolo beating Odek?
I have no
Crazy.
idea. That might be. That might be.
God,
you guys will have to check in the bracket. We're gonna be in the dark for now.
Insane tournament, guys. The upsets keep happening, and just like speaking of upsets, right? Sirjon projected to be here, but Peppa, he was beating in his winner's side Odek as well, who's maybe, if we heard that correctly, maybe out of the tournament. And Peppa is from Chile. It was very hard to, from a seed's perspective, to seed this guy because
Speaking from experience there.
I may or may not did the seeding here, so
he may or may have not helped you.
but like it was really, really hard because he had like 2 German tournaments in which he did very good, beating Longo in one tournament in Berlin. But like at the same time, how do you value these Chilean losses, this wins and losses, placements in Chile? You know, it's hard to compare a region like Germany to Chile. But like,
it is.
Peppa is coming here, showing whole of Germany and almost like whole of Europe, maybe the whole world, what Chile is capable of. Because this guy is, I think, number 2 in Chile, and he's coming here and beating our number 2.
He's doing amazing, actually. Peppa does here, because if he's number 2, that means there's a better Chilean player somewhere.
Somewhere,
right?
If you're there, come to Smash Contest next year.
Yeah, exactly.
We're waiting for you.
Well, we'll definitely we'll get you hosted, no problem, you know. So if you want to come around,
we got Lithuanians covered, okay?
Exactly.
We get that sorted out.
We got Lithuanians here as well. I love this so much, having representatives of these more fringe countries, let's say, these countries where you don't really know the scene very well, but there is one, of course, there always is. And there's always amazing players, like, for example, Ferry's here, who's also still in the bracket.
He's still in the bracket,
side, though. But he's still in, and of course, Peppa here with the Mario from Chile here. I'm excited to see what he can do and if he can further progress into this bracket, because we are getting into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go! Our second top 32 match here.
I'm very excited.
Sirjon on the blades, and of course the Mario here from Peppa.
Sirjon showing off his new main swords, Pyra and Mythra. He has not really dropped the Zero Suit Samus, but he has been opting to play a lot of Pyra and Mythra during the COVID era.
I can definitely see it against the Mario as well, but disjoints are so valuable in this one.
Exactly. So it's interesting how we're going to see how Sirjon's tournament run fares with his new character, sort of. But he has he's probably one of the guys who's played Wi-Fi the most during COVID.
I mean,
his grind was absolutely insane.
Looking alright so far, you know, being in top 32 winner's side, considering that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
So it seems to be working out. And of course, if he wants to, he always has the ZSS to fall back to if he needs it.
Of course.
But so far, he's doing an amazing job, playing a little bit more of a slower kind of zoning game here in the mid-range against Peppa's Mario. Getting some good 74, but now it is Peppa's time. He's found the close range, he's found the entry, and that's going to be 33% off of 3 moves. And that's the Mario combo game that we love to see.
In general,
but finding it in the first place right here, that's the difficult part.
In general, we have very controlled neutral game, right? Very slow.
Very much
both
so.
characters are like playing a bait and punish style of play, and right now it's working a bit better for Sirjon, but both characters bring in a lot of kill power, so it's going to be who finding that kill confirm first.
Especially now that Sirjon has switched to the Pyra here, and with that, of course, comes the power that Pyra provides. The fire now gets the spike as well through the edge of the platform right there. Lovely stuff. Good timing on that as well.
Exactly. Perfect timing, actually. Like, Mario's uppy is very hard from that angle to spike, but he did it. Like, showing excellent proficiency in the matchup as well.
If you go further below the stage, it's actually really hard to hit, but of course there is a lot of range on that down as well, so you kind of can get through the stage there a little bit and get that spike going. As he's trying there once again, of course, that would have been enough without the double jump there, but luckily for Sirjon, that is not happening quite yet. Oh, sorry, for Peppa rather. And here we go. Peppa now trying to get the pressure, but he's not really finding anything. Surely he's playing, a neutral quite well, but he's not really getting any entries. It's all Sirjon so far.
And he's also now a whole stock behind. He's having trouble even finding the first kill, while Sirjon's already planning on doing the second one. So it's like Peppa needs to find an opening here somehow.
Gets him off stage now, though. That could have been huge, but he's staying on stage. He's not committing to anything. Well, he's going there, but it's going to be a little bit of DLC cheese, but it's not going to be enough. Sirjon not enough distance on that recovery right there, so he's going to not make it back. So Peppa is going to take that stock, but he's down quite far here. 132, another Pyra is out as well. One good hit with an aerial here will close out this stock, and he's trying to go for the timing mix as well. He gets the up tilt as Peppa's trying to get aggressive on that one, and he's going to secure himself that clean stock lead.
But just like Luigi in some sorts, not as extreme, Mario has always the tools to come back in some sorts. He has an insane combo game. He can confirm into his fair, which will spike an early percentage. So if he gets openings, he might be able to find this game still. But Sirjon, having none of it, trying to close this game out in this fast fashion. Oh, the raw F smash, actually.
Yeah, it's sometimes you can just throw them out, you know. Especially if when you're at low percent, you might as well try for it, try to get some good damage, or maybe get into your opponent's head a little bit as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you hit, it's like just forward smash and neutral. It's like, why is that hitting me? You know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
That might help a little bit here, but Peppa needs so much more right now against Sirjon. And forward smash very strong as well. I don't think there's a double jump on Peppa. There is not, and that's the 2-frame. He's just holding out there. He knows that his stock is gone and the game is gone as well, and thus Sirjon now taking the lead here 1-0.
Yeah, very proficient play of the matchup, very dominant, not really ever giving the signs of throwing the game away or anything. And that's where Sirjon's sort of known for, with even with his ZSS, right? So it's kind of crazy to see that still working with a different character. It's like, excellent. You can't really criticize that. Once again, a prior example of how to play Pyra and Mythra against Mario. Like, very, very good one. But like Peppa, he will be able to make the adaptations happen. And we will be seeing how he can like get back into the set, or is he, if he's going to go back.
I definitely hear some investment behind us as well. There seems to be some crazy action going on with the other matches happening off stream. So we may, you guys want to check that bracket in a few minutes here to see what's going on there. But we're going to check out this match here on PS2. We're once again having a slow start between these two. No character switches whatsoever. I don't even know if Peppa has a secondary that he could
I think no one knows in Germany because he's been so little time.
Yes.
But
fair point.
Yeah, Sirjon, he still has a ZSS, of course, but why would you switch after like such a dominant victory, right?
I agree. There's no reason for Sirjon to switch off anything. If anything, it would have been Peppa who would have tried to switch off a character, but he seems to be very comfortable on the Mario, and there he goes in. Nice read on the neutral tech there as well, getting the forward smash, and Sirjon just kind of switching to the Pyra to get the ascent a little bit quicker there, to not get too framed, because Mythra does stick her head out a little bit across the over the ledge right there, so he's switching to the Pyra to have a little bit of a safer recovery.
Yeah. It's always like good against characters that 2-frame you, or in general have a good under the ledge game, because like Mythra's up B has really weird properties with the ledge hang.
Oh yes.
So good call from Sirjon there. And once again, like even Peppa has the lead, Sirjon is controlling the space right now and is on the advantage there, but one from Peppa, good reversal. Now reversal from Sirjon.
Yeah, just going for some space, right? Getting Peppa off that ledge, because this is where he's kept Sirjon for a very long time now.
Yeah.
But now they set into neutral, and now it's Peppa once again having to find an entry. Very seldom that we've seen fireballs here from Peppa. Usually it's one of the better tools for Mario to approach, but he's actually holding back on these quite a bit.
Yeah, because he knows, especially against Mythra, that Mythra is insane at covering, like getting to you, or
approaching projectiles basically, because of that foresight, right?
Foresight, also insane speed on that movement, especially on the ground, but also in the air, and at the same time the dash attack. The dash attack is really not okay from
no, it really is not. You know, at least you can punish it on shield, and a nice turnaround up smash there from Peppa. Very quick there to get that stock of Sirjon, and has the lead now. Yeah. And we already see this is more of a grueling, slow-paced match here. It's 2 minutes until that first stock was taken between these two.
And still Sirjon here now trying to get that sub 140% on that Mario. Pyra and Mythra usually not known for having build problems, but right now it's not really working out.
And blazing, and the sword has been thrown by Sirjon, but Peppa just air dodging through it very nicely. Getting to the ledge as well, because after that, if you throw out the blazing end, you're stuck without a sword for quite a bit there. That's so true. If you're not hitting it, then Peppa has all the time in the world to make back the ledge and back to stage as well here. And now with the max rage Mario, maybe some potential up air combo cheese into the super jump punch. We will see if Peppa can land it.
Maybe also, you know, the up air cheese into the fair.
Oh yeah,
take the stock right now. But it's like Sirjon is still in control, but he just can't close it out right now. 170% on that Mario. Now the back throw from Pyra. Obviously, Pyra Mythra not really strong on the grab side in terms of killing throws.
I think forward throw at this point from Pyra will kill at the ledge if he can get it. But it is not very strong throws. I think that's more or less the only kill throw they have as well, the forward throw from Pyra. So getting to that with the limited mobility from the Pyra as well is not an easy task. And now we have a combo started here from Sirjon, going for those up airs, getting some good damage before his first stock is gone. Oh, almost the air dodge retake from Sirjon. He's prepared for it, but he's not committing to an option afterwards. And that just allows Peppa to get more damage.
Yeah, Sirjon is not finding this kill, and Peppa is patiently waiting for his opportunity to rack up as most percentage as possible. And he did, 80% on that Pyra Mythra. Peppa with a good lead right now. Let's see if he can close it out.
Yeah, well, let's see if Sirjon can find that, because sure, you know, he's gotten some damage, but you have to find, oh my goodness, you have to find that entry in the first place. That was one opportunity there, just barely off with the forward smash, trying to get a little bit of read on the roll away there as well, but Sirjon with a smart get-up attack is going to get rid of that option there from Peppa. And now with the Pyra up with the huge disjoints and the added weight as well, maybe for long survivability, he's going to try to stall out this as much as possible, get a few neutral wins here on Peppa, but that was a really good back air, but he's not committing off stage.
Sirjon planning something big there, but it's not happening. Peppa not giving into him. And still the lead for Peppa, but Sirjon slowly closing the gap.
I feel like, I don't know if that's true or if that's smart even, but I feel like Peppa could commit off stage a little bit more. Oh, that's a good catch though. That's all that you need. It's all that little hit with the rising hit there from the Chroma Dust there. That's all that you need.
Yeah, and that's turning the tides right here. Now Sirjon in the lead again, and you know how hard it can be for Peppa if Sirjon has the lead. We saw that in game 1 for almost the whole distance. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting if Peppa has any adaptation for that.
And basically all the work that Peppa has done, you know, to get in, to get that damage, to get the lead and hold it down as well, it's all messed up.
Yeah.
That one gimp off stage. Such a sad story if you think about it. But now Sirjon, of course, he will take that for sure here, the German hero against the forward invader, if you will. And he's going to take that lead and he's going to run with it, as you see right now, having the Mythra out as well with the added speed, of course. Just so good for the juggles.
Parry, but not getting anything out if he's waiting for a roll. But Sirjon definitely patient here. The good DI on that down air.
Yeah, both players have been incredibly patient. Look at that timer. We're at 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That is not something you would expect if you hear Pyra, Mythra, Mario.
Exactly. It's a very slow-paced game, but now Peppa kind of fishing with that down air, and Sirjon, he knows the time is playing with me, actually. I can play this out.
Yeah. Okay, nice jab there. Not going for the rapid jab
at all. You can just play the ledge trap and see what happens.
And that's precisely what Sirjon is doing, just throwing out those huge disjoints. And there's nothing that Peppa can do, not from that ledge position anyway.
Yeah. Peppa just keeps recovering, and there's the blazing at. Not quite. What?
A little bit of a trade that looked a little bit weird, but Sirjon is going to take, and it really turned around exactly on that gimp point.
Yeah.
After that, Peppa has not found anything against
I don't think a single neutral win. It's so demoralizing, right?
It is.
It's so demoralizing. Imagine like you take a lead for 4 minutes, but your opponent, even though he's in disadvantage, he just chills. And that's what Sirjon does. And that's how he got this game back, because he waited for his opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do. And it
very
got
strong
him the game. He found his critical moment, as you say, as a competitor. And if you find these critical moments, it's really hard for your opponent, because it's like the momentum shift is actually insane.
Very strong mental showing from Sirjon as well, you know, to not crack under the pressure, you know. It's this other way around, right? Peppa has been playing that neutral so almost perfectly, actually, as perfect as you can get against a swordy like Pyra and Mythra.
Yeah.
And he's got that lead, and for Sirjon not to crack and to look for these opportunities and to capitalize perfectly on that single opportunity. Got that single opportunity.
It was single opportunity. Going into game 3, we have the same stage, we have the same characters, so we see the same thing all over again. Will we be seeing another 3-0 here, or is Peppa finally putting one on the board? He definitely would have deserved it probably, but it's like he made some fatal mistakes, especially in that second game where he had the lead. Sirjon, he will be playing the exact same game plan over
The world is an unfair place. Sometimes you don't really get what you deserve.
Especially Smash is sometimes a really unfair place.
Yes, sir, it is.
Sometimes it really is.
Well, here we go once again, of course, Peppa here on the ledge. This is where he suffered the most in the last game. And but Sirjon is actually giving up the ledge a little bit more easily there. More going for the neutral game here in the center of the stage, just trying to control that. And he's really playing a more defensive game right now, you know, backing up as soon as Peppa is approaching and trying to bait him into an overstep maybe.
maybe there was the overstep from Sirjon. 80% now. Now the ledge trap situation, edge guard situation. 100% ledge trap. Sirjon, good reversal. Now you have the opening.
Okay, and there's the Fortune now setting up on the ledge as well. Peppa stuck once again, but Sirjon, he's giving it up. I think he's maybe giving it up a little bit too easily now. He's maybe a little bit too comfortable in that defensive playstyle, but I mean, so far it is working, so I will not criticize the guy too much.
Smash,
lovely,
Sirjon.
yeah, lovely timing on that as well.
Sirjon is so good, as I already established, like these critical moments where Sirjon just has a new mix-up that he hasn't shown before at all, and Peppa is not ready, and Peppa kind of struggles to find these openings himself, while Sirjon keeps getting them. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, he's getting a few. I mean, there's 123% on Sirjon right now, so he's found a few, but he's not really getting as much of them as Sirjon is at the moment. So that's really where the cookie crumbles here for Peppa.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to find that kill. He has to find the kill in the next few seconds here. Otherwise, this is looking really bleak with the blazing hand coming through and the up. Oh my goodness, that killed so early. Oh, that is so painful.
This is the worst thing that could have happened for Peppa here. He is now with the verge of falling into the loser's bracket. And Sirjon showing
stage.
Sirjon showing excellent proficiency. Just as like not even at the matchup. Okay, of course he played the Mario matchup well, right? Or he still plays. But the thing is, he's just wearing Peppa down mentally. He keeps finding critical openings while Peppa, he does damage, right? But the damage is not critical, it's not fatal. Sirjon is not scared of these options from Peppa.
Yeah. Well, maybe he is now scared as he's very deep off stage there, but
found the way,
Peppa is, he's missing these edge guards.
Yep.
No, and I'm kind of, I'm not going to say disappointed, but I'm kind of wondering if Peppa's, why he's not going for these kind of cheese options, the cape, the water, you know, the flood.
Yeah, of course.
That could have been
now
so good. He's going for it now, and that's the one. That's what we're looking for.
Why did he do this? He actually saved him. Never mind.
Well, no, it's still Pyra Mythra, but the cape would have been the safer option there, I would agree. But still, he's found the cheese off stage, you know, the gimps. And this is probably what is the thing that can get Peppa back into the game. But what I really like as well is that Peppa is not overcommitting now. And it's not like, okay, I need to get that last stock to make it even. He's still playing that in very patient neutral.
Yeah, he definitely does. And now it's up on Peppa to find some sort of opening, because otherwise Sirjon will run it away in a 3-0 fashion. And that would be like very telling of the set, kind of, because Sirjon, whenever he had a lead, things went like very slow. Sirjon is dictating the pace right now.
That is true, and he's slowing down and speeding up the pace at his will, basically. You saw, and these very seldom but very surprising speed ups there with the down smash. These finds that Sirjon gets. Yeah, these are really what give him the edge over Peppa, because they play neutral in a very similar way. But it is Sirjon who's having the better mix-ups on this. All right, let's see. Peppa here trying to get some pressure on the platform, but Sirjon's just chilling on and trying to get a little bit of an up smash going there on the platform.
On that down tilt.
Yep.
Otherwise, he would have fallen into that up tilt and probably would lost the game on that. But Peppa, you kind of need to cheese him right now, because otherwise it's like almost an impossible comeback. Yeah. The deficit is just so huge, and it's only getting bigger because Sirjon keeps picking the right options. Shows insane pressure on Peppa. Peppa doesn't know what to do. He's not finding any opening, and Sirjon is just empty hopping all the time, waiting. And
it's a little bit lost, it feels like. Even, if you try to approach there with the pivot grabs even now coming through from Sirjon, what do? You can't even shield at this point.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of stuck in purgatory right now, Peppa. What do you do here? He's getting some good combos, getting the down air.
Good DI.
That's the eye really kept him alive. Otherwise, that would have been the stock with the max rage on the Mario as well. Now off stage with the flood as well. That's a good snipe. The fireball is getting the stock with the neutral air off stage. Maybe there is an angle where Peppa could still be alive.
Maybe there is a timeline where Peppa takes this game free home, but Sirjon, he has shown insane mentality throughout the set. Will he be able to close it out, or is the Mario pressure getting to him? Edgeguard scenario, ledge trap. This is where he was the strongest at the set. A lot of up airs, not quite connecting. Peppa obviously conditioned to not jump at all, but this is the grab. This is where it starts. We have seen this multiple times.
Ooh, okay, now he's ending the combo early, maybe trying to read an air dodge there from Sirjon, but Sirjon keeping calm and disadvantage as well, not pressing any buttons there to extend the combo for Peppa, basically.
The dash grab was kind of an overshoot though for Sirjon. He's keep eating a few percentages for it. 46%, this is kind of down throw up air fair percentages. So if Peppa gets somehow something, he might be able to take this, but 200%, every single blow is going to kill now, and you see how hard Peppa is pressured, and this is the jab, this is the up air, and this is... Wow.
Going for that F smash, very risky there, but he's still keeping alive. He's still getting the read with forward smash, but no sweet spot there on the forward smash. Sirjon is still staying alive, but maybe getting there. He gets the hit in the end, but that was actually way closer than I thought this game would ever be. And Peppa going down 0-3, but still having a great showing there. But close.